बिजली नहीं आती।
Singing on her Johnny.
Hello, this is Michael. I hope everybody's alright. Today I'm here with another video. Today's video is very special because I've got a very special friend of mine, which is Aaron. And Aaron is a student of University of Warwickshire. Aaron, how are you?
Oh, I'm good, thank you.
That's really good. So, Aaron, what are you studying in Warwickshire University?
So I'm doing performance and theatre studies.
Oh, that's really interesting. Year are you studying in?
I'm just second year at the moment.
Second year. So, like, how long was the course?
So the performance and theatre is 3 years, and then hopefully I'd love to do like a teaching degree afterwards.
Oh, so you're gonna be a teacher then?
That will.
Do you like teaching?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like that.
That's interesting. Yeah, you know, my mom, dad are both teachers, so yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah.
lovely. I feel like the course so far has been so wonderful. Like the people on it they're such beautiful people.
That's really amazing. So, Aaron, I've been here for around 1.5 years, but unfortunately, I've not intermingled with much of the British culture. I don't know much about it. I think that I should know more about it because I'm living here, and it's always good to know. So, could you, if you don't mind, could you just tell me like just the important bits of it, like what's the culture really about, like what's the main essence of the culture?
Yeah. Also, I feel like it's quite a friendly culture. Like everybody's quite warm, and even when you're walking on the street, people kind of greet you.
Yeah.
And also, one thing that's really lovely is that it's definitely like quite inclusive. Like there's a lot of people from other nations
Yeah.
that have come here, and everybody kind of seamlessly comes together.
So exactly how do you greet in the British culture? Could you please tell me?
Yeah, of course. So I feel like one thing probably universal, like the handshake.
Yeah.
And you might say like so there's the forms like hi, hello,
Yeah.
hey, and then normally it would be how are you or are you okay?
Yeah.
And then kind of introduce like your name, like my name is.
But most common is you're right.
Yeah, oh, very true.
Right.
Yeah,
And
that's
then you
definitely
say,
another.
or you say you okay, you're right. I've hardly heard people saying how are you on something very formal, but it becomes more casual. Yeah, exactly. In Pakistan we greet like Assalamu alaikum. We say Assalamu alaikum means Aapar salamti ho. That means peace be upon you.
Oh, good.
And then for Christians, the Muslim people say this, and even Christians as well, but mostly Christian people in Pakistan, they say Salamul Masih. So it means peace be on you in Jesus Christ. So Aaron, talking about the culture, I just wanted to ask you more about British culture. Like, what would be the most respectful and what would be the most disrespectful thing about the British culture?
Oh, okay. So for the most respectful,
Yeah.
I feel like British culture's probably focused a lot around like manners and saying please and thank you. I
Yeah.
feel like that's quite prominent.
Mhm.
And also, I feel like British kind of tends to like apologise quite a lot. Like so say you kind of accidentally brush past someone,
Yeah.
or like you kind of tripped a little bit,
Yeah.
you'd maybe apologise or just say sorry. And then for disrespectful, I feel like kind of the main things would maybe be like littering, talking to people in a way that you wouldn't want to be spoken to yourself. Maybe like kind of being ruder or unkind to like waiters or bus drivers or kind of people who work like in the public sector.
Yeah. Say about my culture, we do have a more family oriented culture, and we have big families, huge families. People live together, the uncles, the aunts from maternal or paternal sides. So we like to live together. The thing which I don't like about my culture is, as you give an example of a bus driver, for example, like and we should be doing it as you do it, and good things should be adopted wherever it comes from. It should be adopted by everyone regardless of any kind of discrimination. So I really like the way that you say thank you to everybody. As you said that you would say thank you to a bus driver, although you have purchased a ticket and you are paying for the service, but you should be, it's more ethical and moral to just say thank you or just appreciate that person. So he would get more motivated and his morale would be up. And
Yeah.
the next time you would, because of course everybody is human and everybody should be treated at the same level. So I really like this about the British culture. So Aaron, another question to you is, which could be very interesting to answer. Like, what's the best thing about living in UK, and what's the worst thing about living in UK?
Oh, that's such a wonderful question.
Yeah.
Um, I feel like the best would probably be how kind of like warm the people are and kind they are. So like, I mean, I know I've got lost a lot of times, and I've always found I've always found somebody to kind of help me. They'll be like, okay, so you go this way, or they'll like show on their phones which direction to go to, which I feel like is really lovely to think, like, even if you do get lost, like, you're not alone, that there's somebody there for you.
Yeah.
And maybe the worst part,
Oh, yeah.
like probably the weather. Like, it does get very
Yeah,
cold, especially
is.
the winter months.
And it is. It's a bit more rainy than some, countries like South Asian countries, because over there it's most of the time it's summer, and winter is less. But over here it's mostly winter, but it's more winter is okay. I'm happy with the winter, but with the rain it becomes
Yeah.
very difficult to travel and to do things, and it becomes a bit sadder as well.
Yes, I so
Yeah,
agree.
it
Definitely.
becomes very gloomy weather.
Yeah.
Um, so what's best, I would say, living in Pakistan is that, of course, the people are really friendly. If you ask somebody, that they are more than happy to help you. They have very good hospitality. If somebody invites you at your home, they would be more than happy to give you everything they can do for you. Like, they are really, really hospitable people. Like, most of the Pakistanis, I would say, they have a big heart. uh, yeah, they are really friendly. And if you ask somebody, like as you mentioned, I think the same is the case with Pakistan as well. But the worst thing is that bijli nahi aandi. That's my language. It's Punjabi, and that literally means that we got a lot of electricity shortfalls.
Oh, oh.
And that's really funny. At
Oh,
least what's good about UK is that electricity is never gone, and
oh.
you get hot water, and uh, the basic necessities. But we get a really huge problem of electricity, and we that's really disturbing as well. It disturbs the businesses, it disturbs the students, of course, and it disturbs everybody who's living in the country, and that's the worst thing, I would say. But of course, the people are really friendly as well. So Aaron, my next question to you is, like, it's really a heartbreaking topic that people experiences the racism and prejudice all over the world. And according to your point of view, what would you suggest, and like what would you like to say about racism and prejudice, and like, if you have the ability or the authority, like, how would you be able to control it?
Oh, that's such a beautiful question. Like, I so agree. Racism is the most heartbreaking thing. Like, the thought that we are one. Like, we all have hearts that want to be loved and that
Yeah.
are loved, and it breaks my heart that racism even exists. And I think for me, I do feel quite passionately about it. And like, the thought, if I was able to become a teacher and kind of gain that authority, I'd love to like begin with the children and expose them
Wow,
to.
that's really nice.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, like I really love the idea that maybe if we expose children to the other nationalities and educate them on the different cultures from being young, and kind of just teach them that we are all one, and that we are all loved just as we are, and that nobody needs to change anything about themselves.
So, Aaron, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate and really admire that you have come over here and you have given me a very precious time of yours. I know you have been very busy in your studies and with your university. I know it's really difficult to give someone, half hour or even 20 minutes, but you have really given me a lot of time. And answers, they were wonderful, and they were really amazing. And I think they have really, I was able to learn a lot from you as well. So thank you so much. I really appreciate your time and your presence as well. Uh,
Thank you, really, honestly, I've absolutely loved it, and it's my honour to take part in your video. Thank you.
Thank you. So there is another phrase, and we would just try to just end the video over here, and it's in my language as well. So I would will end the video over here, right here, with this phrase, and we will say, "Seen on hai Jani."
Seen on Hajani.
Alright guys, that's all for today, and I hope you like the video. It's really important for us who comes over here to get to know more about the British culture as well. And Aaron has, enlightened us with that today. And I hope you like the video. And that's all for today. And I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Goodbye.